way to remain constantly cheerful, be easy-natured, and tolerant. Singing is super sensuous joy. Those who are easy-natured remain constantly cheerful. Those who have a great heart attract everyone. Cheerfulness means to swing in super sensuous joy while churning the knowledge and experiencing the obvious stage to swinging in super sensuous joy is knowing cheerful.
Om Shanti. To remain constantly cheerful, be easy-natured and tolerant, swinging in super sensuous joy. Those who are easy-natured remain constantly cheerful. Those who have a cheerful heart attract everyone. Cheerfulness means to swing in super sensuous joy. While churning this knowledge and experiencing the Avyakt stage, to be swinging in super sensuous joy is known as being cheerful. For this, remain set on the seat of a detached observer and watch the puppet show of Maya and matter as a form of entertainment. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avikti Parivar. Today's day 8. To remain constantly cheerful, be easy natured and tolerant. Today's topic: swinging in supersensuous joy. The specialities of Mother Jagdamba. Sweet Mama sustained all of us with a lot of love and through signals. Mama's heart was absolutely clean. Mama would merge everything of every child in her heart as though nothing had happened, giving teachings and then merging everything inside. To merge it inside herself and then change them with love was a huge speciality that we saw in Mama. Mama never kept the defects of others in her heart. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi ji.
Om Shanti. Mama, this is the month of Mama. Mama was given the name of Saraswati, to call Mama as Brahma Kumari Saraswati. And so beautifully, Mama was explaining that whatever we listen here, like we are listening knowledge, but in path of bhakti, there are memorials. There are so many words used for knowledge. So Mama had been shown with a big sitar, and it's Saraswati who has been given this sitar. So Mama is saying there is no sitar, it's knowledge. We show that how the Ganges, the water of Ganges came from the top knot of Shankar. They call it Shiva, because Shiva, uh, how he took Ganges and then he let it run in the world, and it came like Ganges River. But Mama said, but that's also knowledge. There is nothing like water. It's not water purifies. So when people go and they take a dip in the river Ganges and they feel that their sins will be destroyed, it's just a memorial. But it is the knowledge, river of knowledge, water of knowledge. And when we listen to that knowledge, then of course we become pure, uh, like taking dip in the Ganges water. Here you are taking dip in knowledge every morning or whenever. And then in some of the hands of goddesses, they show some weapons and some armaments. So weapon they show that goddess has sword, and then she destroys or kills the devils. It is also knowledge, right? The weapon of knowledge, they show Swadarsan Chakra. It's knowledge of world cycle, self-realization. So weapon and the ornament, that's also knowledge, but the way it is shown. Then they show third eye. And many people really think there is something like third eye. And there are certain religious groups. They engrave in the here in the bone, center of forehead, a eye, because they think there is third eye. They have to have third eye. But Mama is saying that is also knowledge. Knowledge is considered to be light. So they show knowledge as the third eye. And then there is something called that Satguru gave, you know, in the eyelids, what they call it, yeah, ointment of, give ointment, but this is also, Baba says, the ointment of knowledge. So like this, we can have maybe few more, where it is knowledge, but symbolically the way it is seen, they show and they take it very real. That is why until now, people feel if you haven't taken dip in the Ganges, how will your sins be destroyed? So people go to Haridwar, stay for a long time, take a dip in Ganges. Well, going to Haridwar is really beautiful. And now it has become more clean, and because, the present government, they clean every night, every night. So the water is very clean. Otherwise, people put flowers, they put lamps, they put oil, lot of things in the water, and it's not clean. But now they just clean whole thing. They block the water, they clean it, and then let it flow. And it's very blue, very beautiful water. Even Yamuna or Ganga, Ganges or Saraswati. But bathing in all these rivers is really more of when you are bathing in the knowledge. So knowledge has been shown as Ganges. So memorials of the knowledge. And now at confluence age, we are listening to knowledge from knowledgeful Father. So we also have to see it. Ganges is really not only purifies you, but constantly flow. And people just go and take a dip. So same is with us. Constant flow of the knowledge, naturally. Speaking of knowledge, sharing of the knowledge, so that others can feel that purity, that beauty of the knowledge. So knowledge is shown also as a light. Mm. Knowledge also as power. So it's just the knowledge, but the memorials of the knowledge of confluence age, memorial in the path of bhakti. So that's what Mama was explaining. And of course, Baba also reminded us of our role of confluence sage is of ancestors and worship worthy. Mhm. So Baba says, sit on the roots of the kalpa tree. And we should do it tomorrow morning at Amrit Vela. Just look at the world, at the kalpa tree, and you are sitting as ancestor and worship worthy souls at the bottom, at the roots of the tree. And Baba says what roots do is take the water, and then from that water, then all the branches, all the leaves are watered. Even if you water on the leaves, it goes back to the roots, no? Sometimes leaves are not green, so we want to wash them. But you are not watering them, you are only cleaning them, because watering still will have help from the roots and the trunk. Because all the water then falls and goes back to the roots. So experience that is something. Let's see how you feel about it and how you become instrument also to serve at that time. So Baba is saying that, again coming back to the theme uh, of being cheerful, an image of tolerance. Cheerfulness, Baba is every day saying, is very important. And it's natural. It's not you have to make effort to be cheerful, but there is certain state of mind. You have certain stage where you are naturally cheerful. You really feel internally so happy, so light that you look cheerful. But when there is heaviness, you are stuck with something, then your face doesn't have that happiness and cheerfulness. So Baba is saying that in swing of swing on the swing of super sensitive joy. Because any kind of joy is connected with organs, right? The food is very nice, flavor is good, looks very good. So your eyes, your nose, your mouth, they're getting that comfort. So there is joy. But that's through the organ, every sense organ. There is a lot of comfortable bed, fresh air, anything. One of the sense organ is getting comfort from there. And you feel very happy, you are very comfortable. But this one Baba is saying is which is not through the body, not through the organs, but it's very deep coming from inside. And I think we do all experience that, right? once in a while you are really internally so much into blissful stage, so much in love of Baba, no thoughts, nothing, but you are in a very blissful stage. And I think we do often feel that. And that Baba is calling as the swing. Like internally you are. Swing is really not like big, big swing. If it's very, very slowly, people enjoy, no? They show Baba also had a swing, right? When you go to the cottage in Madhuban, there is a swing. And Baba sat there with Mama. Sometimes in between, he will make us sit. And slowly, slowly, with the feet or someone helps to push it little, and you swing in that swing. So Baba is giving us at Confluence Age the gift of a swing of super sensual joy. It is not through any sense organs, but it is through your deep within, the experience of the soul. So Baba says those who are easy nature, no tension, no stress, just be easy. Sometimes we are very intense. Somebody said, oh, I have to make intense effort. I said, easy efforts. You don't have to be hard on yourself, push yourself, force yourself. No, easy efforts, natural efforts. So Baba said, those who are easy natured, Baba says, remain constantly cheerful. Because as soon as you are stressed, your face, your thinking, your response to situation mm, is not really sweet, right? So then Baba is saying that those who have cheerful heart, he's not talking of face now, cheerful heart attracts everyone. People will be pulled to go sit with them, talk to them. There is attraction. Cheerfulness means, Baba says, to swing in supersensitive joy. When you are really internally happy, your face is very cheerful. That means I'm not creating cheerfulness, but it's being expressed from inner stage, and that stage is supersensitive joy. So Baba says while churning the knowledge, no, that's how Vishnu is shown in the ocean or in a pond, very cheerful. So Baba says that while churning this knowledge, and Baba says experiencing the avyakt stage, where you have gone beyond everything physical, is called avyakti state or angelic stage. So Baba says to be swinging in the super senses joy. Simple, but experiment tomorrow and see how you feel. Monday anyway is the day of silence. So maybe combine that silence with super sensitive joy. So Baba says to be in super sensitive joy is also known as being cheerful. Feel happy when you are swinging, right? So Baba says, for this, remain set on the seat of a detached observer. Sit and observe. Cheerful light. So tomorrow you try that few times a day. So Baba says, remain set on the seat of detached observer and watch the puppet show of Maya. I think you all have seen puppet show, right? There used to be a lot. Even now you can get from the back. Is being puppet is being played up and down. One time we will do it here. So Baba says, seat of detached observer and watch the puppet show of Maya. And Baba says that Maya and the matter as a form of entertainment. One is Maya, another is external situations. Maya could be from souls, Maya can be through the nature, through matter, all different forms of Maya will be like entertainment, like puppet show. Just imagine when one is understanding, one is knowing what actually it is. Knowing and understanding, but when it's real, how cheerful, detached observer on the swing of super sense joy. It really will be very, very great. And Baba is giving us opportunity. Tomorrow is Monday and day of silence, and so we all will experiment and be on this easy nature, and then sitting on the swing of super sense joy. It's very beautiful. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank